South Texas sports. It's about more than just the score. It's about the athletes, coaches, families, and fans who make a difference.
This is Good Sports with Nikila Pradier.
Well, it's been a busy summer for Danny Green of the San Antonio Spurs. Just a week ago, the fan favorite decided to skip free agency, opt into his contract, and stay with the Spurs. Now, with business out of the way, Green is focusing on the fans this weekend with the trip here to Corpus Christi, and a big part of his visit was all about the kids. Not many children get to learn about basketball from a pro, but 9-year NBA veteran Danny Green is giving these youngsters the chance, one he didn't even have growing up.
We had some camps, they weren't that local, and they weren't ran by any NBA players really, so we had to go really far to go see an NBA player. We had to travel far to get, a good camp.
Light job, just like this, get the beat moving.
Thanks to Green Skills Camp, these aspiring b-ball stars have world-class teaching in their backyards. Many of these kids, like 13-year-old Nolan Green, are serious about learning the game.
I wanted to see my idol, Danny Green, of course, and also I wanted to improve my skills in basketball itself.
Nolan's father says he can definitely tell how special this experience is for his son.
He's so excited. He's never been to this camp before, and it's really great that they do this for the kids.
I feel like this is going to be such an advancer for me.
But Nolan isn't the only one who knows what makes this camp stand out from others.
Danny Green's here.
13-year-old Joseph Avalos is from Flower Bluff. He attended the camp with his friend, 11-year-old Andrew Schmidt, who's actually from the San Antonio area. They too had the chance to learn fundamentals from Danny Green and his camp's coaching staff.
They learn to dribble, they learn to pass, shoot, and obviously defense is a very key importance to the game, even though they don't want to learn it.
But a quick one-on-one shows why it pays to have skills on both sides of the court. Green says he's been fortunate to hone his skills in the NBA with a first-class franchise like the Spurs.
Danny Green from three.
It's a blessing, man. I've got a chance to be able to play for a Hall of Fame coach and play with 3 Hall of Fame players that won multiple championships, and I've also got to win a championship with them. It's hard to describe in words, but I've been very lucky most of my career, and hopefully that luck continues. But it's a top-notch organization, not just in basketball, but all of sports, I believe.
And now he's passing on that knowledge to what could be the next generation of pro ballers here in the Coastal Bend, a big part of Spurs Nation.
Corpus shows a lot of love. It's been a lot of fun.
1, 2, 3, Team Green!
Green wrapped up his camp at INCARNATE Word Academy earlier this afternoon. He now moves on to help more kids at his camps in El Paso and Chapel Hill, North Carolina, where he attended college.